Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Red Beard. So, today we have yet another Canadian whiskey of the many Canadian whiskeys that I've reviewed on this channel. Might have been like 3 or 4. What, Bonnie? Alright, so we have Pendleton. Hush. Pendleton 1910 Canadian rye whiskey. Says up here on the top, aged for 12 years. So it's 40% alcohol. Really nice bottle. Good presentation. This is a Canadian rye whiskey, so I'm guessing it's, just going out on a limb here, guessing it is 100% rye. Now, I've had this one before. I don't really remember if I liked it or not. I think Pendleton, personally, is a better whiskey all the way around than Crown Royal. My mother, who recently got into sipping on a glass of whiskey every night, I told her, she was like, I need something to thin my blood, and I was like, whiskey. She's like, I was thinking about taking aspirin, and I was like, whiskey. If anything, this is probably more regulated. What's in these bottles is probably more regulated than what's in an aspirin bottle, to be honest. So I got her a bottle of the white label Pendleton blended whiskey, and it's super easy to drink. It's sweet for somebody who's just starting out. That would probably be a good one. That would be a good substitute for Crown Royal. So this one's got a very oddly sweet nose, but you do get some of that. I think it's eucalyptus is the mint, that minty eucalyptus note. I'm sure they got some corn off in here somewhere. Does it? It says 100% Canadian rye whiskey. So, don't know. I would imagine if they're honest with their label, it's 100% rye. So I'll say this. I wouldn't go back and buy another bottle. But I think this, even though it's 40%, this has a lot better flavors than that Red Bush from yesterday. It's got the sweet notes. This would be a good mixer. You can make a good old fashioned with it since it's rye. I still don't like the proof personally, but y'all know me. But it's not bad. I mean, it's a bit light and watery on the palate, but most 40% alcohol is. At least to me it is. I know when I was a Ute growing up, 40% alcohol was pretty rough. Now I prefer stuff that's at least in the 50% range. That extra 10% goes a long way. Yeah. The ladies out there know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's okay. It's got a little bit of spice to it, and it would probably be good for a cocktail. I want to say it's a $25, $30 bottle, but I personally think, and like I said before, the Pendleton brand makes a better whiskey than Crown Royal. That's just my opinion. Yeah, it's sweet. It's got some spice to it. There's a little minty note in there. All in all, it's okay. It's a bit watery and bland for me, personally. But I could see if you're out and about and you just want 3 fingers over some rocks, this would probably be wonderful. So if you're just chilling, if you want to drink, if your friends are drinking beer and you want to drink with them, but you don't like drinking beer, I mean, something like this in this vein would be a good replacement, because then you can water it down to roughly the same alcohol as a beer, 5-6%, whatever, and have a good time. Hang out, drink some whiskey flavored water, and have a good time. Yep. So that's all I got. It's good. It's okay. Like I said, 40% alcohol. It could be the greatest 40%. It could be a Dalmore, honestly. A 40% alcohol Dalmore. Now, with that said, I did a while back have went over to a friend's house and got to taste the Balvenie, a Day of Dark Barley, something like that. It's like a $250 bottle, and I want to say it's 40 to 43% alcohol. Oof, man, they know what they're doing. Balvenie, Dalmore, like those those top shelf Scotch distilleries, even their 40 and 43% alcohols still have plenty of flavor to them. So take note, Canada. All right, that's all I got. Don't forget, check the description below for all the links to help out around the house. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I keep forgetting to tell people that. You would figure it'd be automatic. But yeah, like and subscribe. Check the links below. See if you want to help out with anything. Coffee, t-shirt, Patreon. Check out the Bearded Idiots. We're pretty funny. At least I think we are. So that's all I got. You got anything, buddy? You got anything for the viewers out there? No? She's hungry. So, like always, drink some whiskey, share with your friends and family, be safe, don't drink and drive, take care of yourself, and we'll see you next time.